about that. We've been in 11 years, and in the last 4 years, we've almost made another million.
My 9th month in the company, I was making over $10,000 a month, more than I ever made my entire life. My 2nd year, I made $224,000, was inducted in the Millionaires Club at 4.5 years, and recently passed my 2nd million, on my way to my 3rd million.
By our 22nd month, we'd gone to $17,000 a month, and that was about 8 years ago now, a little over 8 years ago, and it hadn't been that low since on a monthly basis, so it's been phenomenal.
Helping a number of people achieve the same goals that I had, I became the 31st $1 million income earner with prepaid legal services. So it took me approximately 6.5 years to get the job done.
When I first started, my goal was really to just earn about $1,000 a week, enough to pay our bills. But once I started seeing millionaires in prepaid legal produced, I realized it was a doable thing to become a millionaire in this company. And so I set my sights on that and worked hard and applied the necessary effort. And before I knew it, I was a millionaire in this company. I went on to earn my 2nd $1 million and then my 3rd $1 million. And it's amazing once you set your mind to accomplish something like that, how easy everything falls into place to make it happen.
To achieve $1 million income in 3.5 years, or even if it's 5 or 6 years, whatever it is, it's so much quicker in prepaid. And what it means to me to reach that mark was, I never, the $1 million mark or a millionaire club or anything like that was not in my vocabulary when I had my previous business. You just worked every day and hoped you collected the money that you had out for people.
You want to get there. I mean, you want to get there. It's interesting because it's a relatively exclusive club, but as prepaid legal just expands like it is, like crazy, we're going to see more and more and more people making that club, I think, quicker and quicker.
For the first time in people's lives, they have a realistic chance of becoming a millionaire. People talk about, I want to be a millionaire, but if you're making $50,000 a year at your job, you have to work 20 years just to get $1 million in income before paying taxes and living on it. With prepaid legal, like I said, it took me 2.5 years to do it. Even if it took you 10 years to do it, most people don't have the chance that prepaid legal offers with this opportunity.
We always dreamed about, living in a big house, having, all the things we want to do in life, being able to vacation all over the world, and we always dreamed of doing that, and we saw that prepaid legal was the vehicle that we could achieve all the dreams we had.
Well, some people say, I never dreamed it. I never dreamed to make $100,000. I never dreamed to make $1 million. But I think that's where we're different. I don't know, we feel like we're weird when people ask us, did you ever dream to make $1 million? And we go, yeah. Because I think that's the only way you can get it.
What's really important about the Millionaires Club is you go out and get the average job and you don't ever have the opportunity. If you make, I was a former state policeman, and if I had spent 30 years there, I would have never, ever been able to reach anywhere near that.
If you're constantly out talking to people and doing the right activity, it's just a matter of time before it happens. The only way you fail is to quit.
There are people in this business that over, short periods of time that are earning that type of 7-figure income. I mean, one of the most important things about taking a look at any business opportunity is just having the believability that this can happen, it can be done, and it could be achievable. And each and every year that we come to a convention, or whether it be Oklahoma or Las Vegas, it's just nice to see new additions being added to that all the time. So we're excited and very, very, very proud to be a part of the prepaid legal family, and especially this exclusive club of the millionaires.
It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is, what your nationality is. We've got people on our team that have doctorates. We have people on our team that haven't graduated from high school. Everybody has the equal opportunity, and that's what we love about it. Anybody that wants to work hard, we say this business is simple, but it's not real easy. You've got to work hard for what you got, but because of prepaid legal now, we're millionaires.
We went from the $48,600 in 6 months up to being a millionaire with prepaid legal. First people in prepaid's history to get the $500,000 ring, but working with Harlan Stonecipher and Wilbur Smith as your mentors, you couldn't lose.
The Millionaire Club, for many people, including ourselves, there's never been a millionaire in our family at all. I mean, it is just an incredible feeling to be the first, person in your family to become a millionaire. And we want everybody to experience that because, as we look back through our history of our family, everybody was broke. I mean, they were broke. And now we're able to really make a difference, not only for our children, but for our families and extended families. So, it is an awesome place to be in that Millionaires Club.
Yeah. And everybody can be. Since joining Prepaid Legal, we've got an increase of $100,000 every year for the past 7 years.
Background was a disgruntled mailman prior to taking a look at this opportunity, and at 26 was blessed to walk away from that after 9 months in the company, and at 27 earned a six-figure income, and by 30 had earned my first million. And the lifestyle has been incredible, being the only father on field trips with my daughter, just closed on my 4th house, and I tell you, it's just a business of a lifetime.
Since we came to Prepaid, we're now one of Prepaid charter millionaires. And we're kind of excited about that. It's done a lot for me and my family. I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is the only company I've worked for since right age of 21, I joined the Army. And then after I retired, I came here. So I haven't worked for anybody else.
Prepaid Legal Service has been around for 30-plus years. We began actually back in 1972. I founded the company in 1972 because I realized that there was a real need for middle-income Americans to have access to the legal system, that they were basically shut out of the legal system because they just could not afford the price. Prepaid Legal is the same thing to attorney's fees that medical insurance would be to doctor bills. You know, the situation that we have in the United States and North America today is, in fact, only the top 10% in America can actually afford the services of a lawyer. The bottom 10%, if you're flat broke and on public aid, then you have access to the public defender system, which sometimes works and most of the time it doesn't. But middle income America, and that's where most of us are, they don't know lawyers, they're intimidated by lawyers, and they can't afford lawyers. So that's what Prepaid Legal Service, that's what the Prepaid Legal Service membership does. It makes legal services affordable to middle income America. You can't get past the 3rd page of almost any newspaper that you pick up and not read something about or that would establish the need for legal services and also would establish the need for the identity theft shield. It's something right now that, as the FTC said, it was the #1 complaint that they had in the year 2003 was concerning identity theft. Someone had been a victim and had their identity stolen. So there are 2 products that meet a real need in America today, and when you put them together, then you have a unique and what I believe a truly superb product. We're a company now that's 30-plus years old, but still we have only about a 2% market penetration. We're not anywhere close to saturating the market. There's still 98% of the market out there that's left for us to penetrate. So now's the time to get involved in Prepaid Legal Services.
The impressive $30 million 87-acre facility located on one of the highest points in Ada, Oklahoma, makes quite a statement about the strength and stability of Prepaid Legal Services. The commanding presence of 6 stories and 177,000 square feet represent more than 30 years of success and the expectation of many more years of growth. A beautiful mahogany-accented grand entrance leads you into the Founders Gallery. Step outside and you're in the main courtyard, complete with reflecting pool and a 12-foot tall, 1,500-pound Lady of Justice. The layout, design, and impressive features of the new home office have centered around the people associated with Prepaid Legal. But it is perhaps the structure itself that is the best reflection of the company that now calls it home. It's a unique concrete superstructure with large drill piers that go well into the rock below the surface. It's a solid structure, built on a solid foundation. It is a magnificent building and an impressive symbol of the strength and resolve we take forward in our mission to provide justice for all.